from the campus of Westfield State University. This is 89.5 FM, WSKB, Westfield.
On the nose here on this 21st day of May in the year 2019. Anno Domini, this is the Den Ken's Den.
The views expressed by the host during his monologue are those solely of his own, not those of Westfield State University, the Absent Radio Club, our underwriters, or JPEG Lucas somewhere not driving off the road while listening to the rant. And now... Oh, that was a big one, Ken.
You bet it's a big one, Pete. You know what, Pete?
What's going on, Ken?
I'm going to start this week off by running a list of names.
Uh-oh.
Right? Let's see if you can figure out what the list represents.
Right.
Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
Gata De Laurentiis. Guy Fieri.
You're feeling chefy.
Guy Savoy.
That's a gold one.
Bobby Flay. Nobu Matsuhita. Steve Martirano. Mr. Chu.
Mr. Chu.
Buddy Valastro.
The cake boss.
Tom Colicchio.
Ooh, that's a, yeah.
Wolfgang Puck.
Food Network.
Emerald Lagasse. Mario Batali.
I love him.
Joel Robuchon.
Okay.
Michael Mina. Jose Andres. And Scott Conant.
Jose Garces, too. No, he wasn't in the list? All right, what happened?
Is this Food
So
Network?
do you have
What is
any
it?
idea what these people have in common?
It could also go Me Too.
They're on Food Network that keep me up all night.
No, Me Too? No?
No.
Okay.
No, that's why you were wrong with your statement by adding that other name.
Okay.
They all have at least one restaurant on the Strip in Vegas.
Really?
Wow. There's a list we wouldn't guess.
Gotcha on that one.
You did.
huh?
You did.
He did his
Good.
homework for this rant.
Yes, he did.
Have I been to any?
Have you?
Have you?
Sure. A few years back. Did I go to any this year? Hells no.
Ka-ching.
Why? Because I'd rather not spend half a week's salary on a burger Most of these places are pricey. And you know, most folks think that because they see these chefs on TV, that the food must be 10 times better. No, it only costs 10 times more than what it should.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what? These people aren't even at the restaurant.
No.
They're chilling out by their pools, watching their bank accounts grow, because people don't have any issue spending $40 on the same frozen margarita that you can get at a stand on the street for $10.
Oh, God help us.
So, as a foodie, if I didn't go to any celebrity chef restaurants, what did I dine on in Vegas?
Yeah. The public wants to know.
Sbarro pizza, blue ribbon fried chicken, and ready-made sandwiches at CVS.
CVS? I didn't know they sold sandwiches.
Out there, they sell sandwiches and booze.
Ooh. That's for good health.
The pizza was cheap at $5 a slice, and they're open 24 hours.
Sbarro, yeah.
Slice?
The big slice, like quarter pie, Bob.
What does a whole pie cost?
$25.
They're
not
big
bad.
slices.
That's not bad.
And, you know, and the chicken is to die for. And for $12, you get so much food you can't possibly finish it.
Okay.
The ready-made sandwiches, well, they're just really meant to soak up the booze you have been swilling.
Oops. Oops. Oops.
When I am out in Vegas and staying on the Strip, I eat once, all right, at the end of the day, and then pass out. I know that isn't good for you. It explains how I lost 12 pounds out there.
You suck.
At 4 in the morning, yeah, everyone goes to Vegas, they gain weight. I go out there and I lose it,
That's because you're almost a local now.
pretty much.
Although,
Yeah. At 4 in the morning, you don't care if the grind in your burger came from a hand massaged cow eating grass only. I know I have let some of you down, but it is what it is. Perhaps if I was not in Vegas several times a year, things would be different. You know, we have a celebrity chef in the studio today.
ooh.
I can't wait to get shellacked for being a very bad foodie. Let's pay our bills. We'll be back right after this.
Oh, I love it.
He came from somewhere back in how long ago. The sound of the food don't see, trying hard to recreate what had yet to be created. Once in her life, she He's watching her go. What a fool believes. He sees the wise man has the power to reason away. But if Lord can come, and Lord can go, I can't go. It's all right now. Who got the power? And nothing at all.
Support for the community programming of WSKB is provided by Comcast and Xfinity.com, offering Xfinity TV, Internet, home phone, and home security services. Information on all that Xfinity has to offer in the Westfield area is available online at Xfinity.com.
We thank the generosity of our underwriters. For more information, please contact the Westfield State Foundation at 413-572-8646.
Wednesday mornings from 6 till 8, it's Tina Gorman with Wake Up Wednesday.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB. Live from the campus of Westfield State University, this is 89.5 FM WSKB Westfield.
8:24 and a half as I rub my colon as Bob Plass leaves the room.
Wait. I didn't see the half.
Oh my God. Somebody needs to tone him down. Did we get Ativan for him?
I actually have Ativan down in the car.
Oh.
Yeah.
Should have given you keys on the way back.
That might work. That might work.
Bob was on fire today. Didn't help that Megan was cranking him up.
Yeah.
My girlfriend.
Okay, that's one. That's one down.
It's a problem because I was saying, well, Katie now, you know.
Katie.
And my mom is Eileen instead of Jean. It's Bob.
Yeah, I know. It's just Bob. Good morning.
It is the
Welcome
21st
back.
day of May in the year 2019 Anno Domini. This is Den Ken's Den. Ken Stumpsy behind the microphone as I am each and every week. In front of the Radio Millennium Board, getting to the keys, Chairman Meow, the May Master Mayhem, or whatever Bob has come up
Mellifluous
with.
something.
Yep.
Yeah. We gotta look that one up.
Side chick extraordinaire, Kathy Palmer.
I be here. I'm tired, brain freeze, but I'm here.
You're still tired?
Well, I just said to Peter, because of all the activities that we've had to do over the last week, the last weekend, it's just like a brain freeze.
Yeah.
Well, I did the same amount, if not more than you. Yeah, I'm still on Pacific time. So if anyone should be bitching, it should be me, not you.
Oh, I'm not bitching. I'm just commenting.
You're easing into this week.
Yeah.
Great performance
to do.
Great performances this weekend, by the way.
We had a blast. For those of you who don't know, we completed Time in Westfield, which is our musical only about the city of Westfield. It is something that no other group will have, and you will never see it again. But it is available on the 350 site. It's available on Facebook.
And I'm going to be airing that, too.
It's thank you
His
very
version
much.
of it, yeah.
And we had a lot of fun, keeping in mind that we were trying to create something that wasn't full of theater people. We didn't want my theater stars to come in and be doing this. We wanted community people in the city of Westfield, so that our cast was almost one half of people that have never, ever, ever been on stage before. So complete with Marion Dunk's original music, we just had a great time. And I finally got everybody there to see it, except for somebody that was on an airplane and couldn't get there. And who might that be?
You're kind of alluding to the fact that it may have been me.
It could have been you. And tell us what happened with your airplane, Ken. That was begins with the word cluster, doesn't it?
Yes, in fact, it does. But I want to touch upon Time in Westfield for a brief second or two.
Yep. Absolutely.
Now that the limited run is over,
yeah,
I have made it available at the Westfield 350 website, so people who weren't able to make it or people who are out of town are able to watch it.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And it's short.
And I put your name on the website too. And Marion's.
Well, better there than on the wanted posters, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. So last my ride home was a trip, and I was gonna probably save it for next week's monologue, but I can touch on it briefly.
People are asking, is Ken okay? They're asking me at the pancake breakfast, is Ken okay? Did he make it back?
That's what I kept thinking. Whenever I started to read the information, his post, I thought, oh no.
Yep.
No. He must be back here. We must have him. So go for it, Ken.
Okay, I will go for it. Everyone knows I was out in Vegas.
Yeah.
I fly all the time. I usually don't have any issues. 95% of the time I fly Southwest. Love Southwest.
Yep.
Hey,
Brian's here.
Brian's here. So, there's not enough room on that couch. I think I might have hashtag my girlfriend over on this side of the studio
sit there
in a
for
minute
now?
or two. So, anyways, I go through a lot of prep and research when I go to buy my airline tickets.
Yep.
And I will look through 7 or 8 different possibilities on any one given day coming out of BDL.
Yep.
Which is Bradley.
Yeah.
And I look to see where the layover will be because I like some airports.
You like BWI.
And BWI I like because there's a bar there called a Bricky's and they make a good Bloody Mary.
Yes, I know. We've had this discussion at
Yes,
BWI.
Yes. we actually have a picture somewhere. Me and Pete actually running into each other at
What
BWI.
is BWI?
Baltimore Washington International.
Okay. You're talking to somebody who barely goes to Ludlow.
There was a point where he was flying back and I was flying out. We had intersecting layovers.
Yeah.
We're like, we're going to be at the airport at the same time.
Yeah,
we were
let's
2 gates
catch
away.
up. Yeah.
Not a good idea with you two.
And I was going from like gate B4 to gate B3. You know, I didn't have any.
And I was like B6 or something.
Yeah.
We were like right next to each other. So
Yeah,
I'm like, all right, well, this works out.
DEN has a good Bloody Mary place. ATL.
Yeah, you were saying that, yeah.
ATL has a good place to get a Bloody Mary.
That's Hartsfield.
Yeah, but MDW.
That's like the black hole of airports.
Now, as I was saying, I go through and
It's not O'Hare, though.
O'Hare's works.
True.
Especially in the winter.
Yeah.
Everything is horrible over there in the winter. MDW is Midway. There's 2 airports in Chicago, 2 major airports. So, anyways, I go through all the options for, what flight I want to take, paying attention to where the layover is, as, we got into discussion like a minute ago about. If I see Midway, I will go another hour or 2 worth of flying just to avoid Midway. Why? Because Midway sucks.
It's a black hole.
All right? They've renovated a lot of it. They cleaned it up, but it's still a crappy airport. And if there's ever a problem, it's going to happen at Midway. Nothing there ever runs on time. All right? I've had so many problems at Midway. I just had to just avoid the place.
Yeah.
But I couldn't this time.
No way you could avoid it?
No, in order to
make it back.
In order to make all my timing work out, for leaving Vegas and then showing up reasonably early here, I needed to go through Midway.
Okay.
Waiting at the gate. And
They left you wait.
And the mechanics say, you know what? We need to do routine maintenance on this airplane anyway.
No. What was the routine maintenance, Ken?
They needed to upgrade the flight control computer.
That's not a... Oh, good. That could take a while.
Yeah, well, they're all modules. They're Boeings. So I'm looking out the window, and I'm looking in through the windows of the aircraft into the cockpit, and I see them working. And what should have taken 10 to 15 minutes is now taking half an hour.
Oops.
All right. Now, mind
They
you,
look concerned.
this was a perfectly functional aircraft. It was in service. It was being used. They figured they were just going to try to save a little bit of time with their routine maintenance down the road and
not
get it
take
in
it out
now
of
instead of
service,
scheduling it.
Yep.
They broke the aircraft.
Toe of shame. Did they do a toe of shame?
Yeah, they after about an hour, they said, "Okay, this airplane is not going to fly."
Yeah.
And
The toe of shame.
I was out in the crowd with the other people, and I think I pissed off some of the Southwest people because I turned around and said, well, you know, this is probably a good thing because if that software is anything like the software on the 800 Max, we might have issues.
Okay.
I don't want to be the first person up in that airplane with new software.
No way. You didn't say that, did you?
Yes, I did.
Oh, boy.
I'm sure he did.
And I said it
Flag that customer?
and I said it loud enough for a lot of people to hear me.
Can't,
So,
can't take you anywhere.
so they announced, okay, we're going to have to find you another airplane.
We'll just find you one.
Yeah, and you know,
The schedule's being really tight and all.
a few years ago, that happened with Southwest, and they got a new aircraft within 40 minutes. I don't. They had
They just started shuffling
They had
planes.
it parked there or something. I don't know. So after an hour or two, okay, we have your aircraft located.
Hour or two.
Yeah, I stopped looking at the clock. If I kept looking at the clock, I would have gotten seriously pissed off and I would have lost it.
Okay.
So, okay, your new gate is now B3. You're going to have to get all the way over to that gate. So we get down
Is that
to
a
the
different
gate.
terminal?
No, it was the same terminal.
Okay.
Thank God.
All right. That's good.
And this is at Midway, MDW. So, you know, if you see MDW as an option,
Skip it.
find something else.
Okay.
So we finally get down to where the new aircraft is. They unload because it wasn't parked at Midway. They actually landed. It was the end of that route for the night for that aircraft. So lucked out. I was able to get home just before, oh crap, the sun is going to come up o'clock. And then a few hours later, I think that's when I was running into you, Pete, to get a camera so I could shoot the run downtown.
Yep. That was we let you sleep till about 10 or 9:30.
Yeah, somewhere around 9:30 or 10. But you know, it was only a few hours, and I was also on Pacific time, so that didn't help. So after the race or the run, okay, I'm gonna take a nap.
Yep.
I got in maybe 40 minutes, and you know that made
That's too short. It's not long enough, and it's
that
too.
made things worse.
Yeah.
I had to get
Yeah,
down
you
now.
feel awful when it's done.
I had to get
Yeah.
down now to shoot that children's carnival that Brady said was only for little kids.
Yeah,
and then
until
he
he
ended up
went-
liking them.
Yeah.
So I shot that, and then I shot the crowd during the Beach Boys tribute.
Yep.
And then I kind of relaxed a little bit during the fireworks.
Yeah, we just chilled.
Got home, I couldn't go right to bed, so I unpacked. I didn't get into bed until after midnight.
Wow. Well, you had unwind. That was a good fireworks show.
Yeah, and then
Beautiful.
And then of course the following morning I'm up getting ready to.
Yeah, we gave you the late call.
Yeah, it still wasn't enough.
Well, we gave you the late call because Rick and I did the loading at 7 a.m. and then we went.
Yeah.
We went and had breakfast at the Good Table,
Yeah,
and it was packed.
so I just
We got in there just in time.
I got done with that parade. Mm-hmm. We loaded up.
Yeah, I was surprised because I thought I was going to be like relieving you, but everybody kind of just stayed where they were,
Yeah.
and that allowed me to float. Which actually is the first time I've actually just been a producer.
Mm-hmm.
I've always been like itching to do something technical. And I just said, you know what? I'm going to let everybody do their jobs because they're doing a great job, and I'm going to go kind of be around.
And it was kind of fun directing you at one point too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, after that parade, I needed to go grocery shopping because I hadn't been to the supermarket in 2 weeks.
You did say that. That's why we turned you loose.
Yeah, I didn't have any food at home. So
Did you go to Wally World without Kathy?
He did.
yeah, that wasn't Sunday though. That was Monday. I got my sleep in on Monday.
I got the picture.
And then I needed to go to Wally World in order to pick a few things up. I needed to get lotion for my sunburn.
I picked up some at Dollar General for her.
Yeah.
Same stuff. That's good stuff, by the way.
That is good stuff, yeah.
Yeah, she agrees with you.
Yeah.
She's going to have a heck of a tan when the burn comes off.
Yeah. So, yeah, sorry, Kathy, I went to Walmart without you. And, you know, it was nice and quiet. It was dead.
I'll bet.
Nobody was in my way.
I call it a 350 hangover. But the students are gone, too, so that helps.
Yeah, you know, it was 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a Monday. That is a perfect time to go to Wally World.
I used to find 11 o'clock at night when they were open 24 hours a day was the perfect time to go grocery shopping.
I used to have a friend of mine that would go before school. She'd go like at 7 because she only lived across the street in Devon Manor. And she said there was no one in there when they were open that time.
Right, sure, yeah.
No one.
Yep.
So, Kathy asked me about my airplane incident.
I know.
I went over on the break. It took me 9 minutes to get out that 30-second story. But I'm here.
You are here, and we are glad to have you back. We missed you.
All right, 8:39 in the morning. Hey, Pete, let's double up here so we'll be good to go to top of the hour.
Support.
We thank the
Community
generosity
programming
of
of
our underwriters.
WSKB is provided by Bay State Dental. Comprehensive dentistry at 14 convenient locations in Springfield, Chicopee, Longmeadow, West Springfield, Belchertown, East Longmeadow, Ludlow, Northampton, Greenfield, and Wilbraham, as well as 29 Broad Street in Westfield. Bay State Dental makes it a priority to help you achieve and maintain the healthy smile you deserve. On the web at baystatedental.com. Support for the community programming of WSKB is provided by the Barnes & Noble College Bookstore in the Ely Campus Center, offering Westfield State t-shirts, sweatshirts, and gift merchandise, all of your academic needs, and offering textbook materials in new, used, ebook, and rental formats. Available at the bookstore on campus or online at westfieldstate.bncollege.com.
We thank the generosity of our underwriters. For more information, please contact the Westfield State Foundation at 413-572-8646. Wednesday mornings start off right from 6 to 8 a.m. with Tina Gorman and Wake Up Wednesday.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB. Live from the campus of Westfield State University, this is 89.5 FM WSKB Westfield.
This waitress is prettier than my wife. I could kill my family with a knife. We'll sail around the world by ship. I'll give my whole wad as a tip. But first I'll kill my family with a knife.
Yes, he's gonna kill his family with a knife.
Irregardless of this waitress, I will kill them with a knife.
Hold it, stop the tape. You gonna fart in this airtight booth all night?
It wasn't me.
We're the only two people in here. Hey, Bobby, can you play back Peter's track?
This waitress is prettier than my wife. Oh, thank God.
Come on, guys. You've been bickering all night.
Oh, God.
8:45 on the nose. This is the 21st day of May.
He's been on his laptop again.
I'm back. I'm back from Nevada. Back in the studio.
Living the lizard brain.
It's been
And he had the super big burrito last night.
Oh, don't even. Don't go there.
It's been 3 weeks, I think, since I've been in the studio.
Yeah.
And it's funny, you mentioned the burrito. I did not have a burrito last night.
You didn't?
No. I did, however, have cabbage and beans, and I did it on purpose because I knew #my girlfriend was going to be sitting right behind me on the couch.
She's #boss now.
And that's where they'll go if there is one that has to come out.
Yes.
So right there, it'll be a kiss.
Thank goodness the rest of you are at home.
I don't know how we went down so fast this morning. It's not even 9 o'clock.
It's like the hydrogen burning in the Hindenburg.
It'll be a kiss for Katie, right back here.
Oh, Kenny.
New hashtag. Just Kenny up.
I'm cracking myself up. It's just
we need a little comic relief today. We were busting our butt all weekend.
Yeah. Speaking of busting butt all weekend, Chef John Slattery's in the studio. Good morning, Chef.
Good morning.
And you were busting your butt on Saturday, from what I understand. Dave Flaherty has said nothing but great acclaims regarding your efforts during the pancake breakfast.
Yeah, well, they contacted me with help, just kind of for advice and leadership with, they had never attempted something so large. They possibly were expecting up to 4,000 people, because they gave a free ticket to all of the children in the city of school system, and they also, but we ended up with about 2,000 plus people.
Now this is larger than the Chambers breakfast then.
Yeah,
I would think so.
I think they get up around 800 to 1,000, I think, in there. So, at least double that size of an operation. And we were ready and geared up that if the crowd had showed up larger, we could have definitely met the challenge by the time. A lot of amazing volunteers. The night before, a small crew of us put together about 140 gallons of pancake batter to make sure that we had plenty, enough to make about 8,000 pancakes. And the gracious the cafeteria staff and the kitchen manager at South Middle School let us use the facility and gave us a hand to do that. So that was great. And then the day of, the teams came together. The scout troops did an amazing job of getting everything into place. And plenty
The
of
Lions Club, the school department, central office staff was there.
Yep, some Boys and Girls Club members,
counselors.
Yeah, absolutely. There was people from all over. My son Sam came and worked by my side with on both days to help with that operation, and it was really a fantastic success and great to see so many people out there.
I heard you guys were grooving to the music I was playing.
Absolutely, you had some great tunes. I always dance anyway when I'm cooking, so
I heard everybody was though.
Absolutely.
So, do you use just the flat tops that are in the kitchen there, or do you bring along additional flat tops?
No, Dave had a very extensive plan with. We had a cook station with. He had many grills, but we ended up with about a total of, I'd say, 10 flat tops that were functioning at the right temperatures and all that stuff. So that was perfect. And then we had backups where we had some griddles on top of some regular grills that if we needed to, we could have used those as well.
So we're using the flat tops only for the flat tops only for the flapjacks.
We used one flat top that was a little too hot for flapjacks as our sausage beautification station.
Okay, so you didn't bake them. You actually put the sausages on the flat top as well then.
No, the sausages were baked.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
They,
You gotta put some color on them though.
Yeah, so that would the sausage beautification station.
Yeah.
So you finished them off on
just
the
to give them a little
top,
color,
make
because we kept them. Everything was loaded in the ovens in the school, all kept nice and hot and everything. And so then we just
So we had sausage. We had flapjacks.
They were good sausages too.
What else? What did we have?
Dave had come up with in the Scouts a goop station, so you could.
I thought that was classic.
So a way so that you could upscale your pancake, under a general term of putting stuff on top, gooping it up. Strawberries, blueberries, whipped cream, the good
chocolate
syrup.
sauce.
So there's a little. You could pay an extra $1 to get the fancy stuff on the pancake versus just butter and regular syrup off to with your coffee and juice.
The goop station.
But it was neat to see the operation and to be able to do that. And that's what I like doing, working with groups like that to help them realize a fundraiser or an event to come out the way they want it to. So as I was leaving just now, I met Bob Plass in the parking lot.
Oh, okay.
And he says, "Hey, John, what's that thing that goes in shrimp scampi?"
Shrimp.
And he listed.
I think he's talking about the scampi.
And he actually listed off everything. Really, he said shrimp, and he said wine, and he said garlic, and I said okay, yeah, and I said and salt and pepper and some kind of herb, maybe parsley, and I said basically that's the dish.
And a little bit of oil.
And so I gave him that, and then I explained to him. I said for a nominal fee, I can come over and give you a lesson if it doesn't come out. So, he was really excited about that. And we
Bob's
talked
become
about
quite a cook lately. Since he got that, he started with the blue boxers or whatever.
Blue apron, I think.
Blue apron, yeah.
Yeah.
And he learned. And he started learning. So
Yeah.
now he's into it.
Exactly.
He's becoming a bit of a foodie.
Good for him. And he was excited. It's always exciting to see people excited about food, and I'm excited about food, so it's easy for me to share that with people and help them figure out what they like about food the best.
Foods of the season. I know we've just about gone past the ramps and the fiddleheads.
It's hot dog and hamburger season.
And steak.
You know what, Pete?
Kenny's gonna buzz me.
And barbecue. And chicken.
Hey, I got a picky child eater, so it's hot dogs and hamburger season.
You know what? If I pulled that picky,
I love hamburgers.
if I pulled that picky crap when I was a kid,
Yeah, we would have gone
was
hungry.
it. That was it.
Hungry.
Yeah, there will be no concessions for you.
There's no PB&J in your
All right?
future.
No.
Yes,
no.
but now they can tell the teacher you're not feeding them.
going to get a piece of bread if you don't eat your plate. I mean, I'll see it in the morning at breakfast. Okay, maybe you'll be hungry then. And you know what? Just because I'm a horrible parent, I'm not going to give you cereal. I'm going to give you Scrapple.
I don't remember ever being asked.
I
what
love
wanted.
Scrapple.
Me too.
Remember when we came back from Virginia the last time?
Yeah, we found that diner. I knew where that was. I saw that again.
Yeah, and they had the little buffet there, and they had the
Yeah.
Scrapple in the buffet. Oh my God, that Scrapple was so
Scrapple
good.
buffet.
Well,
All you can eat Scrapple.
They had
was part of the
Scrapple
buffet.
in the buffet.
Oh boy.
Oh my
Breakfast buffet.
To quote Bob Plass, oh my God,
Oh, don't
that
do
was
that.
good.
No.
Hey, Kathy, how many times yesterday did Bob say, "Oh my God" during that parade
oh my
broadcast?
God, look at that. Oh my God, I love it. Oh my God, I love it.
That's the next drinking game.
Yeah. Oh my God, I love
that
We
was
need to get together at the city cafe and we'll play the parade.
well, I'll end up trashed. We won't be able to get home.
Right. I'll be the designated driver.
But on social media, that seemed to be the quote from the parade broadcast. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
It's Bob.
Which is great.
If you haven't experienced
great.
Bob, that's Bob.
Yeah, if you don't know who Bob is, and then get to know who Bob is, because that's Bob, okay? But yeah,
And
that'd
you
be
know what?
You know what?
folks?
The best way I heard it set up, because I went up there for a little while with you guys, but Rick was up there most of the time. So you were the history, Bob was the energy, and Rick was the color commentator. And it worked out. That was a perfect pairing.
I'm told it's amusing and I have to watch it. So I definitely was planning on watching it anyway. But the question was sound off or sound on was the thing. But I think I'm very
Sound
interested.
on.
Absolutely.
I know people get upset because some of the groups didn't get identified, but I have to say this. If you're standing on the side watching, you're not getting anybody identifying it. So what difference does it make?
and you know
And some of them went by so quickly.
I reviewed
we
the
couldn't identify.
I reviewed the
them.
footage, and there was no way to identify.
Yes.
And the
Because
thing
they
is,
went by
they
so
did
fast.
some of the groups were not in the same order
We're not in the order we had the lineup in.
that they were put in.
And that happened,
So-
and I did apologize online because we mixed up Westfield Riding Club. He told me Westfield Riding Club, and it was AJ Stables.
Right.
And I did apologize
Yep.
because we didn't have that lineup correctly.
Yep.
And they go by so quickly. We don't know who it is. And if you're watching the parade, there's no sign telling you, oh, this is so and so.
Yeah, now I was
So-
flying graphics along the bottom of the screen with
did. Thank
who
you
was
for
who,
that.
and
Thank you.
what I had lined up was all in order according to what was given to us.
Yeah, Paul's lineup.
And some of it was shifted around. I don't
did.
know why it happened, but I'm not even
Yeah.
seeing what's coming down the road. I watched that entire parade through a computer monitor. And trying to keep an eye on three different
It was
cameras.
difficult.
And then again, some of the people did not have a banner in front of them, so you didn't know exactly
And the
who they
banners
were.
were blowing, and you couldn't read
Yeah.
them. A good example was the Westfield High Band. The alumni band was all there, but then the alumni sign was at the end of the band.
Right.
So-
on their little float thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Bob said, oh, well, there's the alumni band. And I said, no, Bob, the whole band was the alumni band with the high school kids. But
Well, no,
unless
anybody
you knew
no,
that, you
no,
didn't know it.
Well, no, what it was is anybody that could marched.
Right, no, I know that.
And anybody
No,
that
I know
couldn't was
that.
on the trailer.
What I'm trying to tell you, Peter, is when he saw the band at the end, he said, there's the alumni band. And I said, no.
That's true.
It was the whole band.
Yeah.
They were all marching. But he didn't know that. And unless you knew the band members, which I did, you wouldn't have realized that's what was happening. We did. You know what? We did the best we could.
And that's what goes on
and you
all
did
of them.
great.
I'm sorry. We did the best we could.
If you watch the
folks.
St. Patrick's Day parade, it's the
There's
same thing.
mistakes.
Well, bottom line, it was a community, a once-in-a-lifetime community event run by
Yep.
the community itself and many volunteers, and I think you all did a fantastic job. Everybody who took part in anything this weekend did a fantastic job.
Yep.
And there's nothing you can complain about because so many people had never done anything like this before and probably won't do anything like it again. So
And they are
I mean,
so.
you get amazing stuff.
I'm not going to be around in 50
You know, and
years.
if they didn't have a
I'm not
banner in
gonna
front
be
of their
there.
thing, I mean, then you really there's nothing to read. Unfortunately, paper, pre-planning was only so good in something such a large scale done by amazing
Yep.
group of community members. So
And
know,
they were so lucky to have Ken and Peter there to put all this together, do all this stuff, because you know what, folks out there, these guys don't get paid for a lot of this stuff. They are doing it because they're who they are. And we are fortunate enough that if you couldn't see the parade because you live in Alaska or you live in Texas or you live in Vegas, you can see the parade online.
And guess
you
what,
are
Kathy?
lucky.
2,500 people watched that parade.
It's over
on-
4,000.
I saw that.
Right, but
during the broadcast,
during the
fact that
broadcast, there was 2,500
tuned in
people
to
were
see what was
watching
going
it.
on in Westfield. I
Yeah.
think that's awesome.
That was incredible.
And kudos to you guys for making that be able to happen. So that's really is a great thing.
Yeah, well,
And it was a
yeah.
fabulous day. You couldn't ask for better weather.
And you are welcome. As you know, for both Saturday and Sunday, I brought the sun from Nevada with
Did
me.
you?
Because if you
Thank
notice,
you.
it turned yesterday. Right?
You're
So I
right.
took care of you for the weekend. All right? That's all I can
I thought
give you.
Morganelli was taking
Yeah, I was going to say, Morganelli's taking credit for
He's
that.
taking credit. He assured me on Saturday when he was at my show.
Yeah, Morganelli did not bring the sunshine from Nevada. All right? I did.
He said he was giving us a good forecast. He promised, and it
Well, he gave
was.
the
It worked out
forecast.
perfect because we had that
Both days.
shower right in the morning.
Yeah.
And as he said, the warm front's pushing through. And after that, it cleared out and it was bright, sunny skies the rest of the day. It was
And
awesome.
again, we have to mention Harry. I have a great picture
Executive
of
producer Harry
Harry
Rock.
coming back at the very end. He's walking by himself with all of his stuff back to his car. It was an awesome photo.
Oh, you got to send that to me.
I sent it to him, and it was just far away. I couldn't get a good resolution. But he did a bang
We saw Harry
job.
that night at the tavern.
Yeah,
We went
and-
down to the tavern for dinner
Yeah,
because
I
I
had
didn't
to go
feel
home.
like
I
cooking
couldn't
after
go.
all that long day.
But you know what? I learned that because I looked it up and
Neither
I
did
Googled.
you. My girlfriend's, giving me the look.
Here she goes. I looked up the mummers because everyone was, they were surprised.
I want to go to Philly on New Year's
I
Eve
know, don't you?
road trip.
Yeah, let's all go.
I wanna see the Mummers
New Year's
parade.
Day, the Mummers. Here's the thing. The Mummers, I thought, didn't you think that it was like the Mummers are coming, the Mummers are coming? I thought it was a band, the Mummers.
No.
But that's not so.
It's kind of like the Shriners.
Yeah, it's a group. There's all kinds of different Mummers string bands.
Right. The one that
And I
usually
had no
comes to the
idea.
Heroic St. Patrick's Day
It's the
parade is the
Aqua-
Aqua String Band.
Aqua string.
Yes, yeah, I didn't know
And so
that.
Harry found the actual band that's still together. The Woodland String Band is the one that played here in '69, and he said we got to bring the same band back.
It was huge, though, in '69.
They were a big group, yeah.
Huge group. But they're so much fun. I danced. I did their Mummers dance. They made us all do it. Everybody in the green shirts had to go up and do it. And
Good thing.
Yeah.
Good thing we were tearing
Good
down.
thing we were tearing down.
Yeah, you would have had to do it because they made everybody do it.
I should have been down there with one of the cameras shooting that, but
You know what? We were tired.
We were tired. We had a breakdown from the parade. And speaking of the parade video,
It's uploading to YouTube right now.
yeah, I was gonna say
Literally.
there's gonna be a little bit of post production on the final product, and then I'm gonna shoot it right on over to the Westfield
Honestly,
350 webpage.
All I really do is shorten the lead time in the front and put credits on it.
Absolutely, that's
And
fine.
I had a request for one logo for a band
yeah.
because they sent it to me and they were said, "Could you please put it on while we're on the screen?" Yes, I can do that.
Nice. Nice.
Is that the one I'm thinking of from? Our,
Kevin Fedora sent it to me.
okay. All right. All right.
I saw Kevin's band. Yes, I did.
All right. 9 o'clock. WSKB 89.5 FM Westfield.
I very.
What's the frequency count at the shopping train? I was pinned and locked out, not up to speed.
provided by Bay State Noble Hospital, a brand new name for a Westfield institution which is improving the health of our community every day with quality and compassion. Noble Hospital and Bay State Health, better together.
We thank the generosity of our underwriters. For more information, please contact the Westfield State Foundation at 413-572-8646. Discussions of local politics, events, happenings, and miscellany potpourri. Ken's Den, Tuesday, 8 to 10. Live from the campus of Westfield State University, this is 89.5 FM, WSKB, Westfield.
90.
Wait for it.
It's 9:05 on the nose.
Got it.
Here on this 21st day of May.
There.
This is the Den. Chef John Slattery is bringing one of his children over to shul.
Yes.
And we all learned how to say that in shul. So for the next 10 minutes, we have hashtag my girlfriend Katie in here. And anyone new that comes poking around Ken's Den has to play Ken's Den. Now, Ken's 10 is a list of rapid-fire questions I send off in your direction. There are no right or wrong answers. It's just strictly your own humble opinion. Now, you can't sit there and diddle-daddle and think about it and try to come up with a smart answer or a cutesy answer.
Okay.
It's the first thing that comes to your mind. Now, I'm up to version 4.0. I don't have a copy of 4.0 with me. I have 2.0 and 3.0, so we're gonna do 2.0.
Okay.
And then maybe some other time we'll do 3.0 with her, and then
If she's
4.0.
having fun with it, you could do 3.0.
And then you know what?
Yes.
In a few months, I'm gonna have to create 5.0 because the Food Fest is coming up, and that's when I come out with the new version.
Yeah.
So.
Time to play Ken's 10.
Ken's 10 with hashtag my girlfriend Katie. Number 1. Chicken or fish?
Chicken.
Look at that. Prompt answer.
Number 2. Sneakers or shoes?
Shoes.
Number 3. Coke or Pepsi?
Coke.
Number 4. Slacks or denim?
Denim.
Kirk or Picard?
Kirk.
She actually got the question, though. That's better. Yeah. Some people don't even get the question.
Yeah.
Next.
Fruit or vegetable?
Fruit.
iPhone or Android?
Android.
That was fast.
Yeah, that was. Salt or pepper?
Pepper.
She's spicy.
Driver or passenger?
Passenger.
See, that's where you and I have an issue if we all do a trip somewhere. If we do a rocket launch and it's the 3 of us.
She said you could be a front seater.
Yes, I don't need to be sent through the windshield again.
That's another rant in and of itself.
There's a story here I want to hear.
Oh, they think I'm a bad driver. I offered to let her drive.
He likes to ride the ass of the car in front of him.
And then
I'm talking about New York State, where you have to do that, otherwise you'll be run over.
No, it didn't happen.
everywhere.
It didn't happen just in New York State.
It happened in every state from Massachusetts down to Virginia.
Next question.
Number 10. Ken's 10 2.0. Jello or pudding?
Jello.
You want to do 3.0 since we got the music?
Yeah,
on
we'll
it?
do 3.0. You do know where that Jello comes from, right?
Yeah, the mix and water.
No. The ingredients.
Yeah.
Like Jello shots?
No.
Oh. It's gelatin.
No, comes from Southwick. she still does. She's
I
not
don't
getting
get
it. There is a horse rendering plant in Southwick.
Yes, there is.
Okay.
The gelatin comes from the hooves of the horse.
No.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to change my answer to pudding then.
Too late.
All right, we're having so much fun, and Chef's not back here. We'll do 3.0.
3.0. Time to play Ken's 10 3.0.
I still have to create an Excel and put all these things.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten rid of any of them.
No, I know.
Mustard or ketchup?
Ketchup.
That's true. I know that one.
She probably puts.
No,
I
not
don't
on
even want to
everything.
know.
Not on everything.
Water, bottled or tap?
Tap.
And she's been staying up on the north side?
Yeah. Oh, stop.
I'm gonna get her in a panic now.
It's carbon filtered.
That's right.
I'm
That's
getting
right.
scared.
The filter on well 2 is running now for you guys.
Yeah.
And well
Probably
1,
better water than you do.
and well 1, they should be done in another couple of months.
Yeah.
All right, number 3. She's worried about this now.
That's fine.
Number 3, Simpsons or Family Guy?
Simpsons.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?